Looking for a room code? It's SREV. You have traveled to this sacred mountaintop, seeking answers from the all-knowing wheel of enormous proportions. You may now ask the wheel any one question that torments your very soul. Should you be chosen, your longing for truth will be satisfied, and your life forever changed. Excellent. The wheel of enormous proportions will see you now. You're miles in the sky, searching for answers that permeate your soul. But first you gotta play some trivia. There's always a catch, right? You're gonna take turns spinning me. And you get points if I land on your slice. Earn 20,000 points and you'll be able to spin the winner wheel. But not just anyone can spin me. You have to prove yourself first. You have the chance to win points with these two slices. But your odds are better when you have more. So let's earn some by doing a little trivia, okay? Okay. Is that question one? Yeah, it is. Which of these are actual types of clouds? Just tap on the ones that fit the prompt. As for you in the audience, vote for the player you think will do best. If the majority of you choose the best player, you'll earn a special slice of your own. Good job! Provided you answered like this. How many did you get? The audience voted so good. Here's a slice. Whoa! You're the good ones, because your score is so good. One slice for you. Question 1 is nothing compared to question 2. Which movies is Robert De Niro not in? Again, these films do not feature Mr. De Niro. Tap the answers that fit the prompt. Makes sense to me. Sometimes I take a bubble bath in a volcano. It's great for the skin. You should try it sometime. Okay, but what about the answers? I'm curious, what did you say? Smooth pick, audience. Time for a slice. What am I looking at? You're making your parents proud with those scores. This slice is yours. One last question for you teeny tiny ones. You'll be typing your answers for this one. Which U.S. states border Canada? I'll give you a hint. Some have water borders. I'm very generous. There are 13 correct answers. Try to type them all in before time runs out. Did you know Ben Franklin visited Canada? He had that stupid hat to keep him warm, I guess. I wonder if Bernie Sanders ever went to Canada. We're almost pencils down here. Do these answers look familiar to you? You get a bonus if you answered some no one else did. I choose you. Don't stare directly at it. It's like the sun. Power slice. By my divine will, it's the power slice. You can stick it on my head and spin me. And the time for spinning, it's now. So glad you joined me up here with all those slices that can be spun and turned into points. Pick slots on my face to place your slices. Just be careful, you split the points with everyone who shares a slot with you. But what about the audience, right? They have 2 slices this round to stir up trouble. You're gonna take turns spinning me. And who would have guessed? You spin first. Swipe the wheel on your device to spin. The mystery of where I land is about to... Ramalama ding dong! The power slice multiplies until someone lands on it. It's your turn. This slice gives you points. That's fun. Hey, how about a spin from a new spinner? I'm slowly slowing down. Well, okay. Okay, this is where your comeback begins. Your spins have filled up my spin meter, which means it is time for the last spin of the round. The last spin duties fall on your oh-so-small shoulders. What a good thing for all of you. Oof, I have the uncontrollable urge to flip over. Look at that. It's the scoreboard. You need at least 20,000 points to win. So why don't we scrape up some more points, all right? The round begins with a pair of slices. Don't worry, they're organic. I'd like to introduce you to question 1. Which of these are yoga poses? Start tapping like a group of determined woodpeckers. And what were the correct answers? A meeple becomes a king. You get a slice. Bam! Hey, and you also have the top score. A second slice, yes. Let's keep up this momentum with question 2. You need to answer this question numerically. What's the combined runtime in minutes for all 3 Lord of the Rings Special Extended Edition movies? Just the movies, not the credits. Use the keypad on your device to enter a number and then tap submit. The player closest to the answer is who you want to be. And what did you end up with? But what was the correct answer? One more slice. Question 3 and a power slice go hand in hand. You're gonna pair things off based on this prompt. Match the cereal to the mascot. Furry as an animal. Sad I have to clarify that. You'll see 2 columns that you can slide up and down. Tap an item in column A, then tap its match in column B. The 2 things you're pairing go together like wine and cheese. And if I randomly just gave you one of the matches, so be it. There's only time for 1, maybe 2 matches. All right, and each pair looked like... Some of those are surprising even to me. I must break you, is what Ivan Drago from Rocky IV would say about this tie. You! I got a power slice with your name on it. Power slice! Okay, on to the summit where you'll spin me already. I see you made it up the mountain. That means my bear traps are poorly hidden. A slot with arrows will give you points if you're next to it, but I wonder how many of you will cozy up to it. With great consideration, I've selected you to spin first. I'm almost stopped. Now, it's a split pot. New spinner. Hey! You won the pot, but it's also time for the audience to shine. Do you want me to give points to the player with the most slices on my face or the fewest slices on my face? Everyone can vote on their device. You heard me! Even you players can weigh in. Maybe you players should talk out loud and try to swing the vote. And the most popular vote was... That's totally what I wanted too! You ready for a new spinner? 'Cause I sure am. Slowing down. Oh! You get to split the pot. Next spinner. I love this result. You split the pot with everyone on a slice next to this one. Ooh, last spin. Let's finish on a high note. This last spin is up to you. All right, yeah. Let's do a quick recap. I swear I could just look at your scores all day. A couple slices to get things going. I'd like to start with question 1. How about you? How many answers will you get on this one? Who was more recently President of the United States? Quick! I've been traveling through time! Tap as many correct answers as you can before time runs out. There is so little time left. That'll do. Question 2, anyone? Which foods originated in France? Sometimes I imagine myself growing hands with fingers on them, so I can tap the correct answers just like you. Prepare yourself for the truth. You have all the points you need. You need just one more spin to go your way. Have another one. This last question is for a power-packed power slice. What are the 7 deadly sins? There are only 7 correct answers. Try to name them all before time runs out. Get those final answers in quick! These juicy answers make me smile. I gotta break this tie. You, put the power slice in your pocket.
Power slice!
Enjoy. The answer you seek is just a few spins away. Your journey brought you here, where you'll stick magical slices in my face. Here's a tip from Wheel to Meeple. You can tap a slot more than once to add a multiplier. Isn't that a pleasant surprise? Why don't you start things off? Oh, I'm so happy. With those points, you now have a chance to spin the winner wheel. Come to me. You're gonna spin me, and if I land on you, you win. But if I land on a skull, the game continues. You're about to win the game! Don't let me down! No winners yet! You can still win next spinner, so make this a good one! Here it comes, and... Hey, that's something. You know what this means. Will this be the winning spin? Put your back into it. Will I get there? And with that, I now provide an answer to your most soul-searching question. Spin me! You've come all this way to answer this question! There you have it! And so your life was forever changed.
Music, voice, and sound effects from the game's pause menu. It's not like people who are loud on those things or anything.
Welcome, potential hires. We're thrilled you applied for this exciting employment opportunity. If you haven't guessed, I'm the boss around here, but I like to think of myself more as a buddy. A boss buddy. Water? Someone will get that. I can tell you're all great candidates. Unfortunately, there's a whole bunch of you and only one job. It's incredibly stressful. For me! My first rule of management, make sure employees feel prepared. So prepare yourself for some questions happening right now. Let's go. I'm gonna send some icebreaker questions to your device. Answer them any way you want. Hey, don't let me slow you down. put these in our filing system. Now that we're all friends, I'm sending my first incisive interview questions to your device. But instead of typing your responses, you'll be using words from your fellow interviewees to answer the questions. Not bad, right? Tap and... I see you've got someplace to be.
You should be halfway done now, okay? Hey, you're almost out of time.
Here we go. Give me one good reason why I should not hire you. As the boss, I've got to be decisive, so I'm decisiving that you guys should pick. Vote on your devices now. Next time try changing at least one word in the original author's answer. I don't give bonuses for stealing until after you're hired. If you're hired, what can we expect from you in your first 30 days? And did I mention our board of directors are voting along in the audience? Well, they are. Using words from 3 separate people earns you an extra bonus. What makes you anxious? What's the secret to a proper work-life balance? What's the first rule of a successful presentation? What is a daily goal that you set for yourself? Do you have any questions for us? Describe your ideal retirement. I see you rated the question for some extra words. You can use almost any text on your device in your answers. What makes you unique? What rule do you hope to find in the employee handbook? Well done. Let's see who's on their way to the top. Good effort, everyone. Let's regroup with some more icebreakers. Okay, back to business. Answer the prompts with whatever comes to mind. Open up that word hose and let her rip. Fumigation? Is that today? Well, I'm in the middle of an interview, but go ahead and pump in the gas. They probably won't notice.
I'm here to inform you that you've used half of your time. Hey, you're almost out of time.
Can I be honest? I feel like I'm nailing this. Round 2 of questioning. This time, I want to know how you would handle some tough workplace scenarios. Remember, you can use any word you see on your device in your answer. Try grabbing a word from the question itself. The only limit is your imagination. And also, there's a time limit.
Hey, you're halfway through the timer. Hurry up, you don't want to run out of time.
Oh, I can't wait to see these. You're the last one in the office today. What do you do for everyone to make tomorrow special? Go ahead and vote already. This round, each vote's worth even more. You find out your coworker is gossiping about you behind your back. What do you say to them? The company is looking for a new mascot. What do you suggest? There's a company fish fry, but we're all out of fish. How do you respond? The CEO's awful son is now your direct supervisor. How do you respond? prompting you to show you viral videos of kittens. How do you respond? One of the interns has called you Kelly. You are not Kelly. How do you respond?
Synergy.
You have time to squeeze in a quick workout during lunch. What exercise do you do? Everyone's laughing about something in the kitchen. What are they laughing at? How would you convince everyone that you're the strongest person in the office? That was a truly brilliant display. Let's see who's my current favorite. Math, am I right? Let's do one more icebreaker. Don't overthink it. Just put down whatever enters your mind. Unless you're thinking about my ex. We're still very close. I just don't want to hear about them right now, okay? This is my space. I've never read better submissions. Or any submissions. Okay, it's the final round and it appears we're missing something. Your resumes. Probably my fault. A rat got in my desk drawer and everything in there is his now. But you know what? I don't need resumes. Just finish the personal stake that's already started on your device. No pressure, but this is your last chance and there's a lot riding on it. All right, business time. Choose your favorite now. In the final round, impressing your peers nets you an even bigger bonus. this interview over. I wish we had the budget to hire all of you and still pay for my yearly bonus, but we don't. The job goes to... Congratulations, you're our new assistant to the assistant manager of thought conflagration. Welcome to the team! Oh, and Allard, you're fired.
Oh no.
Life is short, but the days are long. Never thought you'd be feeling so blue. Stuck at home with the TV on, wanting something important to do.
Where was I?
Ooh, somebody's feisty.
Hot.
Hello.
Not long ago, on an eve both fiendish and cruel, there was a gathering of the world's most famous detectives, who, as it happens, were also the world's most devious murderers. They had devised a unique competition where they earned points for solving crimes and points for committing them. Each detective had a stash of 2 murder weapons. Look at the prompt on your device to see the first one you'll draw. But be cautious. As a murderer, you also have a calling card, a letter from your own name that you must include in your drawings. Do your best to hide the letter as part of the image, like so. If your calling card is too obvious, your fellow detectives may spot it and trace the weapon back to you. Draw 2 weapons and hide your calling card now. By the way, if you've played before, you can turn off tutorials in the settings menu. I promise not to take it personally.
Excellent. see to it.
You've used half your time. Don't forget, you have 2 drawings to finish.
There you are. Finish up before time runs out. Fundamental.
Each detective had brought a loyal accomplice disguised as a party guest. Use your device to give your guest a name. Any clever moniker will do,
Yes.
but don't leave any clues to your own identity.
It's done.
Excellent. Now, look sharp. The ball is about to begin.
Everyone, your attention please. Please welcome our honorees for the evening, the world's greatest detectives.
Such enthusiasm. Almost a shame you're going to spoil his party.
I'm your host, Lord Tippett. Don't let the monocle fool you. I have perfect vision. Oh, you brought gifts. You can set them down anywhere.
Looks like one of your drawings is out in the open, just as well. These gifts represent every type of weapon you'll see this evening, and no detective draws the same weapon twice.
Oh, and let's have a warm welcome for your esteemed guests. awful. Now, let's just... Good heavens! A blackout? I'm much too rich for this sort of inconvenience. At least with you all around, we can be sure there won't be any foul play.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. Time for the fun part. Choose a guest to murder on your device. Then guess which detective brought them to the ball. Use your knowledge of what your fellow detectives may have written, or simply take a stab in the dark. If you're the first to figure out who brought a guest, your murder is successful, but your weapon will be left behind as evidence. And be quick, the lights could come back on any second.
Does anyone have a lamp? Preferably an expensive one. Oh, I regret rearranging all the furniture yesterday. That wasn't as bad as I expected. Gadzooks! 6 of our guests have been murdered.
Each murder you commit earns you a point from me. And the longer you get away with it, the more you can earn.
Well, at least we have the world's greatest detectives here to solve these crimes. To the detective board. Aha! We've found the murder weapons. Let's start by looking at just 2 of these instruments of death. By examining the bodies, we can tell how many dreadful attempts were made on each guest's life.
And if you brought one of these guests, each of those attempts earns you points.
This is peculiar. If I didn't know better, I'd say these weapons are the same as some of the gifts you all brought.
How ironic.
Unfortunately, we really only have time to solve one of these cases.
That means the other murderer will get away, for now.
Examine the evidence and talk through your theories. Choose the case you have the best chance of solving.
What's this? Here. Make haste.
Let's see. Move your feet.
Exactly the case I would have chosen. You there. Since you brought this guest, I'm letting you borrow my lucky magnifying glass. Use your device to move it over the evidence for a closer look. Now, everyone hurry and vote for who murdered this guest.
I see.
Don't forget you can use the magnifying glass to highlight what you found for your fellow detectives.
All right. All right.
You're accusing one of your colleagues? Fess up, detective. Are you innocent or guilty of this crime? You are guilty! But most of our police force is afraid of the dark, so we'll have to call them in the morning, of course. Great work solving that case. I'm keeping track of who votes for the guilty party and awarding each of you points when you're right, even when the rest of the group gets it wrong. Next up, I wish there was something I could do for those of you who brought these guests.
I'm sure there's something I can do.
All right, thinking caps on.
And if you're a murderer, deflect suspicion onto the other case. Your life depends on it, or at least your sterling reputation.
Perhaps.
What's this?
Since you you brought this guest, you'll get control of the magnifying glass. Let's take a closer look, shall we? I hope you all know who did it because I am totally in the dark here.
Well, we can eliminate 2 suspects. Their drawings for this weapon are right in front of us.
Very well. Aha. Total interesting. Come on.
Did I mention that your calling cards aren't necessarily unique? It's possible for 2
Make
murders.
haste.
What do you have to say for yourself? I would call the police, but the storm took out the landline, and I threw my mobile at a rude swan. There's 1 pair of murders left to investigate. These were gifts. No wonder this party is dying.
Interesting.
What's this?
On with
At
it.
once.
Let's see.
Come on.
I've got it.
I don't want to point fingers, so I'll use my whole hand to lightly tap who I think did it.
Very well.
Whoever has the most votes when time runs out will be
Aha.
convicted.
Let's extrapolate. Come on. Oh. My. Ow. Don't waste my time.
Yes.
A hung jury? If we're going to catch the murderer, we'll need a majority vote. Get it together and vote next time. My party depends on it. As for the murders we didn't get to, I promise we'll get to it later. Now, don't let... Oh my.
It looks like we're running low on weapons. And guests, draw 2 more weapons using the prompts on your device. You'll be hiding the same letter, but it may look a bit different than before.
As you were.
Fine.
Your time's half gone. You should be starting your second drawing.
Perfect.
Yes?
Eureka!
Hurry, time's almost up. You'll also need to name another accomplice. Remember, an accomplice that no one tries to murder doesn't do you any good. Give them a name that really pops.
Fundamental.
Yes.
See to it.
First rate.
Masterfully done.
Watch this. Why, we have some new arrivals. Please join me in welcoming our new guests. I've got a good feeling about the rest of this party. Blast!
Pick one of our remaining guests and guess who brought them. If you're right, the dark deed will be done.
Well, at least this way I'm not a witness. I just need a moment to catch my cheese and rice. Mamma mia! Even more murders? I did not see that coming. I had planned a game of Pass the Slipper, but I guess we're doing this.
What's this?
Fascinating.
Tally-ho!
Make haste. Come on.
Oh.
The murderer must have been a person.
Yes.
Aha. Interesting. Come on.
Perhaps.
My. Let's see. Hurry.
Okay, if the room is voting to condemn you, now's your last
continue.
chance to convince.
Do tell.
I'll win again.
Well, this is awkward. For all you, mostly. Still, if any of you did vote for the actual guilty party, I'll see to it you're rewarded with points at the end of the night. There's one pair of murders left to examine. Try to do it better this time. Honestly, I don't like any of these gifts.
I see. Yes, yes.
Oh. Move your feet. Very well. At once.
Oh, come on.
Who shall we pin this one on? Don't be afraid to collaborate with your fellow detectives. There's no I in investigation.
What's this? My. Now, don't dawdle.
Well,
I'm afraid not.
what a faux pas. Worse than the time I used a fish spoon instead of a scallop fork. That's one way to get to know one another. Now, where did I... Oh, bother.
What do we think of the name Lord Tippett? I wanted something silly, but still short enough for the closed captions. Perhaps next time I'll write him out entirely.
Oh, this is just how that old fortune teller told me this party would go. Well, I can't say that was a surprise, but visions of Gideon! Oh, you know who's having a party you can murder at? Duke Wesleyham. Why don't you all go over there? Whoever did this is uninvited from my future wedding.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Yes. On with it.
Let's see. All right already. Don't waste my time.
I don't want to point any fingers, so I'll leave that to you.
All right.
Perhaps. Come on. Let's continue.
Don't deny it. Bennington, prepare the apology fruit basket. There's one last pair of murders to investigate. What grim portents, like a cloud over a polo pitch.
Move your feet. Make haste.
Yes, yes.
Now we're
Get
having
over
fun. Who among you has a guilty conscience? All right, fine, none of you, but who did this murder?
I see.
Aha! Come on! What's this?
Come on.
At once!
Interesting.
Hurry!
Let's have it. I suppose party guests yelling at each other isn't the most sound method of deduction. Now, whatever you are. Midnight? We've still got a ton of unsolved murders, and I am not going back to prison. Look, just take a guess at all of the remaining cases. I'll give you points if you're right, even if the group votes the other way.
And I'll give murderers extra points for every detective they fool into voting for someone else.
Time is running out. Please hurry.
Fascinating.
Oh,
Let's continue.
let's see. Don't dawdle.
All right.
Very well.
Wonderful execution.
My.
On with it.
Interesting. I've got it. Uh-oh.
What a head scratcher. Moving on.
I see.
Let's extrapolate.
Let's continue.
Aha! Shake a leg. It's alive! Ha. Well, not anymore.
Disgusting. I love it.
Perhaps.
Here. All right.
Yes.
Interesting. Hurry. Now.
Yes, yes.
What a twist. Let's move on, people.
Interesting.
What's this? Oh. All right. All right. Make haste.
I'll kill anyone I want.
Brilliant. Don't stop now.
Very well. Fascinating.
Oh.
Come on.
Don't waste my time. Facts are facts.
Very interesting. Moving on.
Ooh, my. Aha.
All right.
Let's extrapolate. Aha.
I see.
Interesting.
A master at work.
Now we're having fun. Let's see.
Perhaps.
Yes. Move your feet.
Come on.
Very clever. Let's move on.
Very well.
Shake a leg.
On with it.
Interesting.
Why not?
I forgot about that one.
Let's extrapolate. All right.
Oh, come on.
Aha. Don't waste my time.
Let's keep them coming.
I see. Interesting, perhaps.
Let's see.
Oh,
Hurry.
oh,
Let's continue.
What's this?
Nicely done. Next.
My. Oh, Donald, let's extrapolate.
Come on.
All right.
Excellent work, detectives. For the most part. As promised, I've been keeping track of who the best detective is. Let's see who gets the prize.
But there's also the matter of who the best murderer is. And what about the most popular accomplices? And our overall winner is...
Congratulations! You're all guilty of being inconsiderate guests. And to think of all the freshly shaved truffle I wasted on you.
What am I seeing? Is it so easy? Look on the ceiling. Keep calling to me. No one's immortal. No hands are clean. You won't survive this. Goodbye, sweet dream. I found your calling card, and I got you so off guard. Guilty, sorry, everybody knows. Yes, we know. Spin me round the darkened room. Am I in
I know.
Gimme.
I know.
The room code? It's SVCK. Caught you. It appears I have some unwelcome visitors. Oh, goody. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Laverne Cavern, just a lonely cave witch who helps hapless heroes through the dark and deadly doom they've stumbled into. And what should I call you? Wonderful. So here's how it'll go. Each of you would-be adventurers will be presented with an opinion-based survey on your device. Pick the options that best suit you. You'll pick the top 3 for each prompt you're given. Also, be sure to pick them in order of preference. 1 will grant the most points, then 2, 3, and so on. Once everybody has made their choices, I'll mix everyone's answers together and then sort them from most to least popular. So let's start with... Hey, college student, dress up your instant ramen with the stuff you have laying around. Excellent! Now the real work begins. Now that I've combined all your answers, your challenge can begin. Behind this door, your task is simple. Find the top 3 answers while avoiding the rest. For every correct answer, I'll give you a nice bright torch. Pretty handy down here. And for each one you get wrong, I'll be taking a torch away. Since you've each brought a torch with you, you'll be starting with 1. Let's begin. Let the choosing begin. Choose the door labeled with what you think is the correct answer, and then it's up to this player to make the selection. Each player will get a chance to open a door, but for now, it's all you. So talk it out.
not an opinion, it's a fact. Let's see who's currently leading in the polls. There's more doors to explore. And let's raise the stakes by ranking 4 choices this time. Which punishments from Greek mythology would you enjoy the least? Keep it moving. There's doors to explore. The second cavern is a bit more challenging. This time, I'm not looking for the top 3 answers. For this round, you'll need to find the answers ranked 2, 3, and 4. Monstered! Nicely done. Feeding time. Yippee! Excellent. You survived using the power of opinions. Let's take a peek at how we're doing. Can you see the light at the end of the tunnel? That's right. It's the final survey. This time, let's rank 5 instead of 4, okay? You can command a small army of one of these. accomplish those two. All right then, on to your next challenge. And now for one last twist. In this final round, all I ask is that you rank the answer choices from the bottom to the top. So you'll need to first find number 8, then 7, then, well, you know how to count backwards. I hope. I have a few more surprises in store for you, but I'll spill the beans once we're inside. Ready? Welcome to your final trial. It's just like the previous 2 caverns, but with 3 major differences. First, you'll no longer gain torches for a correct answer, but you can bet you'll still lose torches when you're wrong. Second, when you're on your last torch and you answer incorrectly, the game is not immediately over. The other team will need to provide a correct answer to eliminate you. And third, a team wins when either their opponent runs out of torches or if they complete the round with the most torches remaining. Got it? You had that one. Yikes! Since that answer is eluding you, let me help you keep the game moving. Nailed it! Wowzers! Better luck next time. Don't forget, the other team got it wrong, so get this right and the game is over. aren't you? Sorry to inform you, but I won't be revealing any more answers. Aren't I a stinker? I'm so proud. You're Monster Chow. Perceptive. You survived using the power of opinions. As promised, here's the way out. Aren't I the bestest witch? And the real loser is me, who is stuck in a cave with the second place team forever. You had an itch to burgle a witch. Now you're in trouble.
Hey, it's Drawful Animate. It's time to compete for the coveted Drawful Waffle, a prize that does not exist. There's a lot of you, so we're gonna knock this out in one round. Come on, let's play. On your device, you'll see your secret prompt. It might be something unusual, like gravy boat accident or pumpkin go round. Make an animation on your device that would fit that title. When you're done, hit submit. You'll get points for each player that guesses the correct title. You've got this, probably. Don't forget you can still join the audience by going to jackbox.tv and entering the room code. Making my voice very friendly to remind you to start working on frame 2 if you haven't already. The drawing is done. Let's check out the first animation. Think about what this animation could be titled and write it on your device. Type now. Okay, which of these do you think originally inspired the animation? Alrighty, let's see what you did. think of a good title and write it down. Not to be dramatic, but you need to submit something soon or the game is ruined. Here's what we're working with. Wow, who are we waiting on? You should peer pressure that person. Okay, I'm actually curious how this one turned out. Time to type some titles. Pull it together and write something. I'm talking to you, Discouraged. Which of these terrible titles matches that disaster of an animation? Let's check out the results. trying. Don't give up. Giving up is for other parts of your life. Okay, check these out. Who voted for what? Let's find out. Use your device to jot down a decoy. Write something down. And here are the options. Well, come on, pick something. Okay, here's what happened. Write a title, or tite a riddle. I don't know. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, hurry, 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 come on. These are your choices. Some of them are good.
vote. Let's see what people picked. That was not something to write home about. Here's our final animation of the game. So many good options. Choose only one. Okay, who got tricked?